every day I'm on his trail. I hope with Chairman on every day I'm on his trail.
There is a crazy police officer who confessed that he has been trailing Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu or at each and every political trail or political rally. You clearly see that the army and the UPDF is interested in sabotaging Kyagulanyi's rally. And he came out to give frivolous reasons as to why he trails him, even went on to attack the youths for following Robert Kyagulanyi, not knowing that he spoke that arrogantly, as if they own life, as if they are larger than life, as if they own the country. These people should go in history and read about other regimes, by the way, in Uganda, not even other countries. Okay? There came a time during Idi Amin's regime when a minister can, at a fingertip, he can take you. Even during General Museveni's time, there are people like Kayura. Just by blinking, by thinking about you being arrested, you could be arrested. But even the revolution ate their own children. So these soldiers should learn that instead of chest stamping, they must follow the constitution. Even by you coming out that to say that you follow Kyagulanyi, it's indeed bad manners and hypocrisy. For what reason? In fact, before I proceed, let me first play you the tape when this crazy soldier was saying this. Here's the tape.
Every day I'm on his trail. I hope with Kyagulanyi on every day I'm on his trail. 90% of the people find that are youth. Never whatever we work on. Wait and one of the youth. They lost a person. He was killed by themselves. The massacre toward the massacre. Behavior. Don't tell us about being young. If you are indisciplined, don't tell us about being young.
So that is the crazy army officer speaking arrogantly. He also went as far as saying that they lost a person. The person who died in Iganga was because of the police gunshot. So he's transferring the blame to the person who died instead of blaming the police and the army. In fact, if you're in a civilized society, there could be an inquiry of who shot, because guns have bullets with numbers, to find out what was the reason of shooting. People were not even throwing stones to the police. Okay? So these are the same people who, for example, if people come out to protest, by the protesting is allowed in a constitution, they come and shoot and tell you that Kyagulanyi is killing your children. We know who kills us. I remember there is a day I was talking to a policeman. He told us, Kyagulanyi is the reason as to why you are being taken to jail. I told him, no, it's not the reason. You are the reason that I'm going to jail. So they act in a very bad manner and they tell you that Kyagulanyi is the reason. We all understand. By the way, these soldiers are so forgetful. They are saying that the youth are so indisciplined. In 1980, the youth picked up arms. They were in their 20s, they were in their 18s. Mugisha Muntu was straight from the university because of the same things that you are doing. The youth of 1980 were never patient like the way we do. These people are so forgetful. And for me, I keep on telling people that for you to see the fruits of the revolution, it's towards the end when the actual things that led to the revolution are put in practice. The reason as to why the 1980 war happened was because of electoral violence and rigging of elections. The same things which are being done. It was because of abductions. It was because of Panda Girl. We have drones. So these soldiers speak to us as if we are their goats or cows. Okay? But we also have an opportunity to reply to you. I know you also see these videos. Uganda is going to stay even after you've gone. And for me, I keep on telling people that every country that has been at as Uganda right now has slided into a failed state, not because of the new leadership that comes in power, but because of the fruits that were put, that were bared by the previous regime. When governments are going to fall, the first victims are those in government. I'm telling you, when Omar Bashir was falling, among the first victims were some of his generals, etc. Because even before you go to Chagrin, before you go for me, we will have to fight against each other in government. It was the same thing to Amin. I normally give examples within Uganda. I don't normally want to go outside the country. We are going into a transition. I know for sure we'll fight against each other because even you don't have the pillars of transition, yet our problem has always been transition. Don't blame the youths. The youth in 1980 picked up arms, then were never patient about your nonsense. The same things you do right now is so unfortunate. By the way, it's the reason, even when Bobi Wine is going to campaign, you clearly see people come prepared for tear gas. There is a lady who came prepared with tear gas. In fact, he came with tomatoes. It was so hilarious. He has the So, what you see in that lady's neck are tomatoes, because tomatoes are so helpful when they fire tear gas. Even when people are going to come to a rally, they have to come with tomatoes, because they know the behaviors, the bad manners of the police. And we keep on telling us, the youths, that we are bad behaved. Because I thought, for example, nobody can come on January Kaguta Museveni's rally with tomatoes, because he knows even if he makes a procession, even if he leaves the campaign venue at 7, they won't be tear gas. But being on a campaign trail of an opposition leader, that's what happens. Okay, so that is the lady with tomato. So that is the lady on Chagulanyi's campaign trail. So this message goes to the soldiers. One, many soldiers put illegal orders into action. Many soldiers are young. Okay? But we all know the burden we have as a country. That's the fact. Our army is commanded by just a clique of people from the same region. Even the person who was speaking, you clearly see where he came from. Those are the people who transfer illegal orders to most juniors. But I want to tell you that even leaders who have had the mightiest army have never defeated the will of the people. They've never stayed in power forever. I'm telling you that. You may come for me, you may kill as many people, you may jail as many people, but there is no one who has ever defeated the world. Time will come. A day in those days will come. A minute in those minutes will come. An hour will come. When even if you remove tear gas, even if you remove machine guns, government will go and reread history. So instead of speaking arrogantly, please follow the Constitution. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindi, Kabir Sulaiman Mawagali, the next MP for Makindi's constituency. I'll see you on another one. Peace.